Hey, folks, time for Mike North 30 in 5, brought to you by the fine folks at Altoff Industries Heating and Air Conditioning. Check out our other sponsors if you can. Enjoyed the next 5 minutes because you'll learn more in 5 minutes than you would off a half-hour news show. Check out northtonorth.com also. But remember, all the great personalities on 560 WIND, okay? People like John Howell and Amy Jacobson. Anyway, let's get to the gist of the matter, and the matter is Rudy Giuliani says, if you're desperate, I'll run. I don't know how that comes across, but it doesn't come across as very good. I think he was cracking a joke. At one time, as late as 4 years ago, he was your presidential candidate, or was supposed to be your presidential candidate that everybody liked. Now he's a crack line or a joke line. Hey, you know what? If you need somebody, I'm there for you. Hopefully that will not be the case. But I think Rudy Giuliani officially ended any thoughts of him ever running for president of the United States. I think he reads the polls. He thinks that basically probably he's irrelevant unless he's a vice presidential candidate. Then maybe we're talking some business here, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, remember, these hats are hard to find. Pretty good, isn't it? The EPA's own ozone regulations are going to be pulled away from President Obama, or by President Obama. That is something that will be said in his speech coming up on Thursday night. He's also going to ask for $300 billion reportedly from infrastructure, for bridges, for highways, and everything else, while giving $300 billion worth of cuts. Including, though, this whole deal is he's going to have money budgeted for first responders from 9/11, which will make it tougher for the Republicans to say something. Let me just say this. They're going to just talk about how there's going to be no money saved and there's going to be money spent. That's what's going to end up happening. They're not even going to talk about the first responders. They will try to ignore that. That being said, $10 billion in the hole is the United States Post Office. They say they'll run out of money next summer. How are we going to fix that problem? There are millions, or well, just say hundreds of thousands of former employees that are getting money since retirement, big money, making as much money as people do to go to work every day for 8 hours. And there's more to come. Unless they redo everything, they will be broke next year. And then what are the former mailmen and former clerks and everybody else going to do in the United States Post Office? Anderson Cooper is getting an afternoon talk show. I thought he had one. Oh, he's going to now. He bores me while I watch him doing the news, which he's pretty good at, but he still bores me. And now I'm going to turn on the TV and listen to Anderson Cooper. Hey, he's for some people. He ain't for me, but good luck to him anyway. I know we might have talked about this, but it was so long ago. You know, the Oscars with Hathaway, with Franco, Billy Crystal. You know what? Billy Crystal's old school. Billy Crystal, though, coming up this year saying, hey, guess what I want to do? I may come back if you need me and host the Oscars. Well, guess what? Billy just got his legs taken out from under him, and he will be part of the telecast. But a genius hire, I don't know who brought it up, Eddie Murphy, one of the top 5 living actors. That's right, you heard me. Let's see De Niro do the clumps. Let's see De Niro, okay, do some of the movies that Eddie Murphy has done. Eddie Murphy has his role, and he does a lot of great roles. De Niro's number 1. You got Nicholson, you got your Pacinos, but I got Eddie Murphy in the top 5. And don't you think this Oscar telecast will have some great stand-up material? That's what I'm excited about. Forget about the Oscars. If Eddie Murphy, once he's done with his stand-up, I may just shut it off. David Garrard, my nemesis, cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's about time. Why didn't you do it 4 years ago? As a man who's been to Vegas many times, I could tell you this, and other people that probably gamble on football games and play fantasy football. No man has been responsible for more of my lost money in Las Vegas than David Garrard. Look for Blaine Gabbert, look for Josh McCown to be the quarterbacks, but Gabbert is going to be the second stringer starting out for Jacksonville. He eventually will be, the kid from Missouri, the number 1 quarterback on that team. Also, Steven Strasburg pitches last night through 56 pitches. Here's what I'm going to tell the Washington Nationals. Make him your closer. You'll have him for 15 years. Let him pitch day after day, and maybe after day, 3 days in a row, 1 inning. you'll have 3 saves maybe. Make him your closer. I know it hasn't been suggested, but I'm saying I'm the same guy that says trade Zambrano for Adam Dunn. Jerry Reinsdorf never heard that till I brought it up. That's what I do. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be beautiful out today here in the Chicagoland area. For you people across the country, check your local listings. I saw the map today. It looks okay. I mean, I'm just saying, that's your 30 and 5 here on 560WIND.com. See everybody tomorrow. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our number one priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.